So a lawsuit filed this week accusing ex-Hall of Famer pitcher slash pastor Mariano Rivera and his wife, Clara Rivera, of covering up a sexual abuse of a 10-year-old girl who was a member of their church in New Rochelle, which is in New York. Allegedly, the couple pressured, isolated, and intimidated the 10-year-old into remaining silent about her abuse to prevent issues for Refugee of Hope. And Refugee of Hope is part of the broader Assemblies of God religion and organization. The lawsuit filed by the girl, who is now 17 years old, both the girl and the mother, who has not give out their name to protect their privacy, is seeking unspecified damages for negligent supervision and premises liability. According to the lawsuit, Mariano's wife, Clara Rivera, who are both pastors at the church, told the mother of the 10-year-old girl, who is now 17, that the child should take part in a summer internship through Ignite Life Center in Gainesville, Florida. So the complaint alleges that the church paid for the girl to attend and required her to stay in a dorm with other children without parental supervision. Court documents say that an older female camper identified in the lawsuit only as MG repeatedly sexually assaulted the girl, who was 11 at the time. The girl was allegedly sexually assaulted in the dorm and also in the showers. The girl told her mother about the abuse, and the mother then reported her concerns to Clara Rivera. She told the mother that she would investigate and get back to her, the lawsuit said. Rather than take sufficient action to end the sexual abuse of Jane Doe, the Riveras each separately isolated and intimidated Jane Doe to remain silent about her abuse by MG to protect and avoid causing trouble for Refugee of Hope and the Ignite Life summer internship, the complaint states. The abuse of the girl continued at the Rivera's home during a barbecue after the girl returned from the internship, according to the lawsuit. The couple allegedly did not invite parents to that event. Only the church's children, and the girl was left unsupervised with MG, even after the disclosure of the abuse. The Riveras are being accused of failing to take appropriate action and trying to cover up the allegations to avoid scrutiny, public scandal, and financial losses from allegations of child sexual abuse becoming public information, the lawsuit reads. A Refugee of Hope youth leader, Ruben Tavares Jr., who is the son of an associate pastor, is also accused of abusing the girl in 2021, which included graphic electronic communications of a sexual nature. It ended when the girl's mother confronted Ruben Tavares, according to the lawsuit. Affiliates of the Assemblies of God settled 3, not 1, but 3 lawsuits that alleged similar abuse of minors. a former staff member of Ignite Life Center entered into a plea agreement in connection with sexual abuse. The Rivera's attorney released a statement saying that the couple does not tolerate child abuse of any kind and that the allegations are completely false. The very first time they heard about these allegations was nearly 4 years after the alleged incident. And in 2022, a New York attorney sent a letter requesting a financial settlement. Then there was a second letter in 2023 from a different Florida law firm, again requesting a financial settlement. The lawsuit, which seeks financial damages for the Riveras' alleged failure to act on alleged incidents that were never reported to them, is a full of inaccurate and misleading statements which will no doubt not hold up in a court of law. There is so much evil that is attached to religious organizations. A lot of evil. You know, and the Catholic Church does the same thing. You see, these churches, right? And I'm not only saying that the church that Rivera, the pastor of his church, and the situation, not only his church gets hit with this kind of light, well, stuff that happens in the dark that gets sent into the light. Now, a lot of this happens with a lot of churches in general from all over the world, and not only in his church, but other religions too, in their churches too. And the Catholic Church does the same thing. These churches, a lot of these churches, they cover it up. These kind of stories, they cover it up. They don't report it. But also what the Catholic Church does too is they move the abuser out of their church, but put the abuser into another church. That's what the Catholic Church does. I'm all for innocent until proven guilty. 100%. I'm with it. I'm always going to stand by that. You're innocent until proven guilty because, you know, based off what things that happen in this world, a lot of people can say certain things. And, you know, when you start gaining a certain popularity or influence or things you have done, here comes people, or, you know, these things happen too. Well, again, I'm all for proof. I'm all for innocent until proven guilty. Is there some truth to this accusation? There could be, yes and no, yes and no, maybe not. You know, but when it comes to sexual abuse and child abuse and all that with minors and all that stuff, you know, that always should be taken serious, of course, always. You know, and there are some issues of this story. Whether, you know, Rivera knew about it, covered it up, and pressured the girl's family to stay quiet about the sexual abuse. And then you have the church itself and the members of that church. And it sounds like the church has been covering such abuse for many years and have been somewhat complicit in sexual misconduct. Rivera is a long-time devoted member of this church that he goes to, with some crazy allegations with not only him, his wife, but also with the members of that church. And this does not put him in a good light. It doesn't. You know? So I mean, let's see what happens with this case, and you know, let's see what happens. You know, but yeah, like and share the video. Write in your comments below on your thoughts of this situation and your thoughts of the situation in general when it comes to churches and things that happen like this in the church. Because it's not only in the church that this happens, but it does happen a lot in the churches. But this happens everywhere. Everywhere. Again, the spiritual warfare, man. The spirits behind that. It is. Man. Unplug from the matrix. Uh, you know, stay with the Most High. Stay in prayer. Hedge of protection. Protect yourself. Protect your peace. And just do your best to, go by day. But protect your peace, man. Protect your family. Protect your children. Pray over them. Hedge of protection around them. Alright? What a story here. What a story.